up for George Newton.
Hi everybody, I'm a dad and I have 2 young kids. Lately we've been doing certain exercises to come together as a family. We've been doing trust falls to bond with my young son. Luckily his small bones broke my fall. It's important to teach your kids about love and how to be loved and how to express love. Every day I go into my daughter's room and I say, "Princess, it's time to get up for school." And she looks right at me and says, "Die in a hole." It's really fun raising a Boston driver. A lot of girls go through a princess phase. She's also going through a princess phase. It's a mafia princess phase. She puts a lot of hits on me for getting the wrong dino nuggets. She's also what you call a horse girl. But unlike a lot of horse girls, she doesn't so much want to ride horses as she wants to put them in the beds of her enemies. I don't just have kids, I also work with kids. I work with middle school kids. Thank you. Middle school kids say crazy things when they're angry. I've been called the N-word multiple times. Now, I haven't done 23andMe, but I have been to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, so I'm pretty sure I'm 100% white. Portsmouth, because no minority has ever said, "Ooh, a puzzle store." I get a lot of interesting reactions to that joke. One of my favorites is after I told that joke, somebody turned to their date and said, "It's funny because he's white." The best jokes are the ones that need to be explained. Middle school kids, they don't know how to give a compliment. This is their version of a compliment. "Miss Newton, you're looking less fat today." That's their version of a compliment. They tell me things I don't need to know. They're like, "Other kids say you look like the Lorax." I don't need to know that. Sharing is not always caring. I know he lives in a sewer and murder is not good, but sometimes I think Pennywise is just misunderstood. Middle school kids, they say a lot of things to try to get out of doing their work. I had this girl around Christmas time and she kept saying, "Am I a Grinch?" And I'm like, "Get back to work." "Am I a Grinch?" "Get back to work." "Am I a Grinch?" "Get back to work." So I finally said, "No, I don't think you're a Grinch because I don't believe an adorable dog would be your friend." And it got real quiet, just like some people got quiet right now. Thank you, good people, for being quiet. Another rule of comedy is always to congratulate people when they don't laugh at your jokes. And she just said, "You just roasted me. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it." And a swarm of children descend upon me. "Roast me, roast me, roast me. Say something about my hair. I don't know my dad." Middle school kids are crazy. I've learned a lot working with these kids. I've learned that there's 2 things that they hate. They hate division and snitching. They're constantly talking about snitching. "Don't snitch on me, I can't believe you snitched on me." The Crips, the Bloods, the Latin Kings, the Jets and the Sharks don't talk about snitching as much as your average middle schooler. For those who don't know, the Jets and the Sharks are from a musical called West Side Story. As you can tell by this face, I know a lot about gang life. There's 2 things that middle schoolers love. They love Fortnite and snitching. They love to snitch on each other, but they try to change it. They go, "It's not snitching when I do it, it's snitching when you do it. It's not snitching when I do it, it's snitching when you do it." Which I don't think should be allowed, changing language like that. That's like making out with a dude for 8 hours and then saying "no homo." Should not be allowed. I'm doing alright at comedy, but I'm looking at other careers. One of the ones I'm looking at is becoming a model. Now, I'm actually popular. Has anybody ever seen any of my modeling? No? Alright, just picture me, but right in front of me is the word "before." Now you get it. See, it's very popular. I've been married for over 10 years.
Yeah.
I've been married for over 10 years and the crowd started clapping. I've been married for over 10 years and the crowd started clapping. Yeah! Guys, that was so heartfelt and so nice and so spontaneous. I'm going to leave you with this. I've been married for a long time. And one of the things that my wife and I do to kind of keep the marriage, keep the sparks alive, is we do some role playing. And one of our favorites right now is the cocky quarterback and the demure cheerleader. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. But in the right light, I make a pretty awesome cheerleader. You guys have been an awesome audience. Thank you!